Hello, do you have a priest? No, our priest isn't available. Hello, do you have a priest? Hello, do you have a priest? I probably called like a whole list of churches. I probably called, I don't know, maybe 8 or 9 churches that day. And I called a bunch of churches, but eventually I got to someone who said, no, but if you call the Catholic diocese, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right because I'm not Catholic, but she said if you call the Catholic diocese, you can reach someone that can give you an answer. I said, great, what's that? She gave me the number. I called the Catholic diocese. The Catholic diocese says, no, we don't have a Catholic priest, but we do have a prison ministry. I said, okay, what's the number? I called the prison ministry. The prison ministry says, okay, great. Chaplain Richard, he does the prison across the street. The location you're talking about, he'd love to do. He's right across the street most days anyway. I said, okay, great. What's his number? I finally got to Chaplain Richard on the phone. And long story short, I'm not going to bore you guys, but long story short, I said, how much is it? It came down to $25 an hour to do Catholic services in the federal prison. I said, great. I went to the federal government and I said, my company is going to provide Catholic services for the federal prison at $30 an hour.